on the way back, because they'll be searching. What we can hope for is that this disruption may pull some forces from our destination, but they'll also probably be a bit more alert. Aye. You feeling okay, brother?
I don't think I've ever had such a like a proper chat with Ilya. It felt really weird.
You what now?
I don't know. Ilya's whole bullshit. Really weird. We're kind of bad for her. Also, fuck you. And points to Rashaya. Fuck you. You guys knew this shit and you didn't tell me.
I'm just gonna look at him. I don't want to hear you throw shit at me. Mr. Turn into a dragon trying to kill your friends.
Yeah, no, that wasn't me. Also, he says
that
hello.
Was you.
No, he does say hello.
I don't care if he says hello. I say never show up again.
No, he will. And everyone who, he doesn't fucking like, he's probably gonna murder. Thankfully, most of you guys are okay, especially Ilya.
I haven't ever interacted with the fucking being, so I'd be very disappointed if he had a grudge against me.
Oh, he literally hears everything you say, so you being the way you are, it's great.
I don't know who you are, and frankly, I don't care. Just please stop trying to kill us. Thank you. Now, we're going. Get ready and get fucking ready to go.
Just
I'm literally ready.
When you look at the direction of Locke and say those words, you just see a flash. Green eyes.
I'm completely on space at this point. There's just this... People are dying like fucking fleas. There are people invading my dreams as gods. Now there's a dragon inside of a friend of mine who I hate and love at the same time. Yeah, this doesn't faze me at this point. You can start rating things.
Does Flint notice the eyes?
What's your best perception?
Yeah, I am looking at the two having the conversation, but it is 10.
Well, you have keeping a close look. However, you do not see it.
All right.
Or roll perception since you are paying attention.
Nine.
No, you don't see it. You're standing at an angle and looking at both of them.
I'm gonna look at the others. Are they even remotely ready?
They seem to be ready, I believe.
Perfect. Yep. Then I'm just... Do I know which direction the facility is in?
Let me put you on the map. And let me put a Roshaya, or put yourself one square away from Fendor.
If I know the what.
Are we gonna actively keep up with rations or not? Because
we don't need to worry about rations due to my traits and everything. We can easily hunt for food, unless of course there's all of a sudden a fucking.
You're going in a very lively forest, so there's enough to hunt and gather berries and shrooms. All of you, well, I don't know if Flint, but most of you are proficient with what is poisonous, what is not. At least from vegetation, like.
I've herbalism kits proficiency, so I presume there's some degree of.
Yeah, you continue without a problem. So, how long are you going? Are you talking on your way? Are you headed directly to Fender? Are you sending anything to anyone? What are you doing?
I'm just heading straight in the direction of the facility. I'm just making sure that we don't get lost. We don't slow down too much.
Yeah.
Although I'm gonna stop.
Mhm.
Way out. I don't know how long it takes for us to get there.
I'm going to make sure that Rashai goes the right way, as I've been there before. So I, at least from at a certain point, will know a landmark or two, which would lead us there or
You didn't get
in the right
You
direction.
didn't get there yet, but
Yeah, no, but when we do, I'll at least see landmarks because I came from the southern direction where we're coming from east.
You don't remember you followed the river until you got to the point.
Yeah. So once we see the river, I'll be able to assist with that.
Do we just walk continuously, or
It is up to you.
I will
Well-
try to concentrate on my chart while we're walking, see if I can feel the general area.
So, well, if you will tell me you just walking all day without doing anything, without talking about anything and all that, then eventually it would change just a little bit.
Okay. So Nessie is here. This might be a trap.
It's most definitely a trap.
Yeah, there's. After everything that's happened, I'm sure word has been sent out, and be prepared for a trap.
Well, if we're all doomed to die a horrible death, if we don't try, then I'd rather try.
Aye, in the end, Delia needs us.
And the guy doesn't even need the orbs, which we still have left. So we're kind of racing against the clock.
True.
Just gotta plan everything and I execute it to damn near perfection and hope that they fuck everything up and are not very intelligent and we somehow pull this through and get out with our lives. We're only gonna do something that's practically impossible.
We'll make it work.
Yeah, we don't have any other choices, do we?
Aye. So, break in, take down the pillars or whatever, and then we get out.
We don't know yet. I've looked a bit into the files, but I need more time to look into it. But say just that's the Defender. When we stop to rest next time.
So Nessie would like to say that Nessie has a way to make some companions for an hour. If Nessie has 6 minutes, no, 1 minute of time before combat.
Yeah, I don't think we're going to get that time.
Mimi!
I think if combat's about to happen, it's going to go steady in there.
But if we have the chance, of course, go for it.
I need to check this thing quick. Roman.
Yes.
I would like for my Whispers of the Dead, the thing where I get a proficiency
Yes.
for my rest. I would like to gain proficiency for the day in investigation.
Okay.
Nessie also learned a spell that may be useful. Flint probably will not like it that much.
I mean, as long as you're not being a weak cunt about it, it'll be fine.
And
Yes, you
doesn't
can.
like magic in general, so it's...
Nessie can put up a spell that allows us to communicate with one another through our minds
Look, if
for
you're
an hour.
letting me know ahead of time, it'll be better than just randomly popping in my head.
And as long as we make sure that the enemy's around, Flint will just hit the enemy and that's okay.
That's not really great if we're trying to stay silent,
That's fine.
isn't it?
I'll just hit him really hard.
Might keep them quiet, but the sound of hitting someone usually isn't quiet.
Hmm.
I know.
We should just maybe try and release all the prisoners now.
No, so the issue is, I don't know if they can track us if we use magic in the vicinity.
Well, Nessie knows as long as we all have linked up with our necklaces, we should be fine.
Yep. Because, you know, they were given to us so we wouldn't be tracked by them. It helps a lot.
I would just look at the
You can roll insight, unless he says it.
Does my passive insight read that he's did something stupid?
I just know him well enough to when he says,
I have a passive insight of 15 and
I have 22. The elm is like, oh shit.
Yes.
You're
You
not
know
gonna
your
like.
brother very well.
what have you done now, you fucking idiot?
I gave it back to the witch.
Why?
I don't trust it.
We were given one by Grim.
Flint,
Do we all-
I don't understand your thought process. I know you don't trust her, but if she is adamant on trying to take this guy down, why would she give you something that would completely shit in the face of the plans that she's helped us with?
I don't know her motives. Do we get one from Grim?
Yeah, we did. I assume you don't have one on you.
The temperature of the water I bathe in is higher than your IQ sometimes, I swear.
Right, now you're just being rude.
I'm gonna reach into my bag and take one out, which I took with me, which was from Grim.
Oh, I'm getting messages.
Well,
No, I did return it to someone met her.
Alright.
Yeah, you did.
Locke has spares.
I do because I have the one from her on. I'm wearing that one. So I'm gonna take the one that Grim gave us and just hold it out. Just shoot to it later. It's fine.
We'll begrudgingly take it.
Well, in any case, I don't know how effective they immediately are. I can still swear that one of the gods in Fendor spotted me when I used magic.
Well, I'm pretty sure it's just against divination.
That is an issue.
Which means
Because my magic will be immediately detected in that case.
Oh,
I believe, because I believe all my spells are... What is pass is enchantment, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's so. No, it's abjuration.
Abjuration. Well, you are uncertain how it would work.
Yeah. Anyways,
You
I'm
don't
not
have
too
enough
keen about using
yes.
magic. In any case, once we get closer, we'll sit down with the documents, we'll look through them, we'll come up with a plan on how to strike.
Alright, now I'll attune to the bloody thing.
I'll hang out with Nessie.
Nessie is fine with that. I'll
Sweet.
just go through some of the documents mentally, just seeing if there's anything I overlooked.
I'll sit there and watch Nessie go through the documents, pointing out if he missed anything.
So you stop and start going through the documents in the middle of the forest.
I will also cast Detect Magic,
Okay.
just to see if I can see any of the others. So I will look at the others and see how well the amulets are actually working against that.
Okay. I need you, those who are checking the documents, each of you takes a separate page.
Yeah.
Let's say each of you takes a floor of this, and just to see, or so each of you roll investigation.
I was just hoping to help Nessie.
No.
No? Am I rolling myself?
Are you proficient in investigation?
Oh shit. I don't
No.
actually know. No,
Then
I'm
you
not.
cannot assist on that.
Then I'm just gonna watch Nessie. No, I'll go through something. I'll go through the pages
Oh
he's
boy.
got.
You have an
Nice.
inspiration, I think. And you have
You know what?
and
Why not?
before you burn your inspiration, you have advantage.
Ah, okay. Ah,
That's good.
So, Roshai and Nessie, you spread the pages on the ground and immediately start looking, and it starts clicking, connecting. This tunnel might connect here and there, secret passages or that. Roshai, you specifically look through. What are you looking for?
Give me a second. I sounded like someone was knocking on my door. I'll be back.
All right, I'll do then. I'll do Nessie first. Nessie, you cast Detect Magic and you look at the others. You see their magical item glow, the maul that Flint has.
even with the talisman.
Yes.
Oh,
Is
that's
talisman to what we know is specifically against divination.
Yes. So people cannot track you down, but Detect Magic is not divination.
Is it though?
Or
It's abjuration if I'm no, it's not abjuration. It's something else.
Let me have a look.
Also looking.
It's divination.
it is divination.
Yeah,
It is
that's
divination. Sure.
In that case, you look around and your friends do not glow.
okay. Besides probably Flint right now.
Hmm?
Flint.
Unless
he isn't.
well, he is attuned. You're doing it at the
I'm
beginning.
in the process. It
So,
takes 10
so
minutes.
no, he's still glowing. His maul is glowing, but the rest are not.
In that case, that's nice. I am looking
I will
for.
Give this to the others
That
as
makes
well.
sense because the seekers couldn't detect you when you sneaked in. So yeah.
What floor? I mean, I'm specifically looking for if there are any markings on what the different rooms are, and if I can try to find like the structural backbone of the facility.
Okay, Nessie, what are you looking for?
First off, quickly, if there's like anyone that's done a sneaky and used like magical paint or something, because that's something I would kind of do if I were to draw secret entrances.
All right.
I would draw it like in some kind of magical ink.
That is the reason you had advantage. So, Roshaya, you look around and you immediately.
Sorry, that's the reason we have what?
He had advantage because he cast
Oh,
advantage.
okay. Yeah, no, you cut out before you said advantage.
So, Roshaya, you look at the schematics and immediately realize that the initial information that you had from Grimm is either outdated or not full, as he did not have access to all of it. And you immediately see that if there was initial 4 pillars, they got reinforced, and the initial plan of destroying 4 pillars in one place would not go well. As well as, you know that on the 3rd floor there are room for storage, mostly. What kind of storage? There are 2 different rooms with one of them is smaller than the other, but not by much.
Which floor did you say this was?
The 3rd one. It seems to be used for storage, as well as a lot of cooling mechanism lit there. Yeah, you do find out that the entrances to each of those rooms is reinforced with a 30 thick, wide black iron door with lock-in mechanisms. So a simple lockpick would not help you there. On the second floor, it seems to be like a lot of devices that you aren't sure what they are. It seems to roll me a general intelligence check again, just to ascertain. And never mind, it is an intelligence check. It's hard because you never encountered it, but it seems like a lot of how to say it, runways with a lot of mechanisms. You are uncertain what it is, but next to it there is a room with a storage room for something as well.
Runways?
Yes.
I'm sorry, I'm not catching on.
Fuck. Give me a second.
What is on the runways? Describe it more. Are you talking conveyor belts?
Do you know the one in German, Roman?
Not tracks, not Laufbahn. Tracks.
Yeah, tracks.
Yeah, tracks. Sorry, not runways. Tracks.
There are a lot of tracks that carry what? Or is it noted?
It does not note what it carries. At least not for you. Yeah. Heavy machinery as well as a massive storage. Yeah. The ground floor is a lot of some sort of barracks, as well as raw material storage, as things the black iron and all that have brought there, and from there being processed forward. There is also a giant, what seems to be a lab room with various devices that are unspecified, at least not for you. And in the dungeon there are the holding cells. There is another room that does not specify anything. It's just empty there, and what you also find is a chain of tunnels, airlock, and
Was this the ground floor as well, or did you say
throughout the whole facility there are a plethora of like indirect passages that you might be able to take.
You said there was a holding cell as well, right?
Yes.
Which floor was that? Ground floor as well?
Underground.
Okay. Sorry, I spaced up that part.
On the schematic it says absorption cells.
What? Oh.
Absorption cells. When you open your eyes and look around and look at your friend, then you look at the schematics, and they're small, little more footnotes privately made.
I will read them out loud as I point at each of them.
Alright. You read that the storage room upstairs is a confiscated magic items storage room. The other one is a energy storage room for unknown reason. There's a question mark, as the author of those writings was unsure what they are for. On the second floor there is something about steel or black iron warriors. And on the ground floor there is, as well as throughout the whole, from the holding cells to the energy room, there is what seems to be a schematic of a tunnel that connects the two. but not to pass through, but by the absorption. You get a sense that from the absorption rooms, the energy flows into the energy absorption room, storage room, and that's where it is stored.
Oh.
Yeah. Locke, you make no sense of it.
I think I'm looking at this upside down. Turn it a couple times.
It doesn't help.
It's still upside down.
Nessie's wondering, have any of you seen these Black Iron Warriors?
Oh, what now?
I don't believe so.
Nessie, am I looking at this the wrong way around? Just gonna show it
No,
to Nessie.
Nessie can see specific things through the... They used some kind of magical ink.
Is this supposed to be that hot? I can't. I don't. Lock.
What?
It itches.
Well, don't scratch it, and then I won't itch.
Oh, it doesn't feel right.
Would you prefer to have your head chopped off? I'm just gonna stare.
It feels like I'm
quickly.
getting that done.
Well, if you don't want it, you can take it off, or you can go ahead and go walk straight into the facility and get your head chopped off instead.
By Black Iron Guards.
Yeah, I'm not going to stop you.
So,
Among the two of you, while you continue looking, you see that there are 3 barriers before you get into the facility itself. There's a magic barrier that obscures the view, camouflages it for the naked eye. There is a 60-foot tall wall that is surrounding it. And from the wall to the facility itself, it is about 300 to 400 feet between there's distance, and there's
What was the last wall, did you say?
What?
What was the last barrier?
I did not get there yet.
Okay.
And then the facility itself is made of magic suppressing black iron, which means magical effects in there would need a bigger cost to do.
I don't know about you guys, but I found nothing.
Nessie can kind of guess what this is doing. They're extracting some kind of power source from, as I will point, from the extraction room to the storage room.
Yeah, the two of you don't see it.
I did explain beforehand that
Yes.
I saw that.
Yeah, you do, but like they don't see it visually.
Yeah, and there's
they
also...
seem to be making these black iron. Can we get the names in chat somewhere?
Constructs.
Yeah. Black iron constructs, which
That sounds great.
sound like potential golems they seem to be making, or something similar.
Yeah. And then on the bottom floor, they've got howling cells. They've been marked as absorption cells.
Are they just stealing the magic from people?
Probably, yeah. Probably,
Yeah.
like I said, sucking the powers out of them and then converting it into energy and then putting it into their own crafts. So much for wanting to control the magic and make it safer.
I mean, in a way they are, but
Or are they literally controlling it by putting them into the golems that are controlled by them, right?
Let's not get hooked up on fucking...
I mean, technically, but it's still inhumane.
Yeah.
I think that's his point. I used the wrong word for it. Don't worry.
Also, Rashaya, I must apologize, but fucking I don't know what to do with this.
Just
Sure,
put it down. Give it to me. I'll fucking look over it instead.
Give it. I'm gonna give it to her.
I'm just
Yep.
Jesus fucking Christ.
I'm just gonna watch her do whatever the fuck she's doing because I didn't understand shit.
You look at it, and it is a separate structure, separated away from the facility itself, though built in the perimeter of the walls. It looks newer, so it came later in the production. You, Nessie, see more details written with this magic ink. It says Project Colossus.
Project Colossus.
Yes. There are schematics of multiple parts that you with your assemble what seems to be a metallic warrior.
Do I see this entirely in the magic ink?
Yes.
So Nessie should honestly just grab a piece of paper at this point.
Mhm.
So, because this is no longer just words. Let me have a look. Do I actually have paper? Nope. So Nessie's wondering whether or not any of you have paper, so I can copy this schematic.
Don't
Or
believe
should
so.
Nessie just try a stick and some dirt somewhere?
I don't have any paper.
Well, Nessie will try it. Do I see
I
any?
do
like,
have paper.
Do I see any dirt or something where I
I
can
mean,
just
you are
try with
surrounded
a
by
stick?
it.
Do you need paper?
Oh, how detailed is it?
Not the paper.
No, the schematic is more like just a few.
It seems more about the place required to store all this than anything else.
Okay,
It is not
that
specifying what it is or.
okay.
what it is.
So Nessie sees this mainly just a rough sketch, and if I find like a nice open bit of like sand or something, I will just find a stick and kind of copy it. So,
Mhm.
do I need to roll a performance?
Either performance or dexterity, sleight of hand check.
I'm gonna go with sleight of hand because.
Mhm. Alright. A little bit of scribble here and there. You do a semi-decent job. It makes a room and whatever you see with the ink, very abstractly, but at the same time, people understand what you mean while you describe it.
Yeah. Nessie thinks we should quickly look through if any of the other papers have any magic ink on them. I'll just quickly scroll through the others.
No.
Okay, that's all the magic ink Nessie can see, unless it's hidden somehow.
Storing some kind of gigantic construct. This question mark above head. Just like,
How big of a size do I need to be thinking it's to be?
Gargantuous.
What? Oh.
Gargantuous.
I'd like to see the schematics for the building. Oh?
Hmm?
I can see the schematics for the building. You
You-
just can't
you
see
can-
the
you-
writing describing it.
Yeah.
Oh, I can just one for one read that over, so I've done that as well.
I do not like the size of that thing.
Nessie doesn't either. Nessie wonders how long ago were these schematics made? As in, what is the chance
There are no
it's
dates.
completed? Oh, this is so
Probably
critical.
quite old would be my guess. I'm gonna take out the explosives that we were given.
Yep.
How much explosives did we actually get with us?
Enough to blow up 4 big pillars, but from the looks of it, you either need to place them very strategically and come up with a plan, or that wouldn't work.
Yeah, but I want to know exactly how much. I'm like asking the rest of our group, how much explosives did we get now? You guys can take out your explosives. I want to see how much we got.
Were they standard within the kits included? Because otherwise I don't have any, I think.
No,
I'm gonna take out the explosives which Grim gave us.
we all have explosives. Grim gave us.
I think I was carrying Nessie's.
I mean, you have a
I
bag
have-
of holding.
I have the bag of holding.
Yeah.
So
I think the bag of holding is carrying all of it.
yeah.
It is a bag of.
How much explosives do we have?
4 sets. They seem to be like decent pack. Like it's barely fit the bag of holding itself. So they're big, but from what you read and ascertain, you think that just placing them next to 4 pillars, that you saw that there were initially four pillars in the design, but they got reinforced and more were added. So you are uncertain that placing them all next to the pillars in particular would help.
In that case, I want to look through all the schematics. I'm just going to lay them out, and I want to try to find. I'm just going to look over to Nessie, as he seems to be the most competent in this spectrum.
Okay, so
Listen, if we look through it, let's try to find, with the explosives that we have, if we guess, where would we have to put them to bring this entire place down? Just have me look through Nessie, and I'm just going to start looking.
Alright.
I hope that Nessie actually helps.
yeah, I will try.
Alright, the two of you start looking.
Is there any information regarding like how the walls are composed and everything, or is it more just like as in how thick all the walls will be, what material they're made of? Is that kind of given in this schematic?
Yeah, mostly
Okay.
it's a black iron reinforced mold. So it is. You would know based on your own experiences that those are very sturdy.
Yeah. So.
All right. So the two of you start going through it. Meanwhile, Locke and Flint, how are you doing it?
Other than being upset with what I've attuned with, Flint knows that he has very little say in anything. Is this just before we head to the facility? Do we have one more day?
This is happening one night after you escape from Fendor. You know, based on the map you have 2 more days until the facility.
Okay, then no. He's just going to try and calm himself down from the events that have happened recently. He's actually holding back quite a lot, because what happened to Locke has shocked him a bit.
Locke is going to challenge Flint to card games while they sit there and wait to pass the time. As he knows it would also take Flint's mind off of things for a bit. So.
In the mood. I'm not in the mood.
It'll help pass the time.
I'm fine.
That doesn't mean it won't help pass that doesn't. You answering the question with something I didn't say obviously shows differently.
Fine.
Stop scratching. It's not going to help you.
Don't like.
I understand that. That's why I give you Grimm's one, so you feel more comfortable.
You spoke to her.
To who?
To her.
Who? Oh, Thalia?
Aye.
Yeah, she appeared as a little girl. It was kind of weird. Or like a younger version of herself.
How'd that go?
I was confused as to why she was younger. But it went fine.
Seems on brand.
Yeah. We had an interesting conversation about her husband, which was also new. I found out a lot of things I didn't know beforehand, and I don't know. Her husband seems like an interesting fella. And she seemed to get kind of fucked over by him and whoever else she was following.
I mean, she hasn't had it easy. That's for sure. She's a little ball of fire, that one.
Yeah,
Sorry about that.
Right. Let's.
I'm gonna give her that. It was actually really interesting hearing about the whole flower situation.
Flower situation?
Yeah.
What?
Oh.
What flower situation?
About that.
Lock.
You know those orbs?
Aye.
Thalia's the reason those exist. I don't know. Her husband, interesting fella. It seems that her dreams became real where she made magical flowery thingies, which are now the orbs. It's very confusing. Trust me, it was like an hour-long conversation in my dreams. I was worried I'd be dead tired in the morning. Thankfully.
I don't really understand anything anymore. This is. Look. I just wanted to find our parents.
Yeah. I understand that.
And
I
now
feel the
we're
exact
fucking
same
around
way.
with gods and dragons and
She
flowers.
is a god. I was very confused by that as well.
Nah, she's a fish.
Yeah, she's the goddess of fish.
Mm.
And, like, tuna in particular.
Tuna. Nah, she's
And,
more of a halibut.
and sea flowers.
And then
Whatever that is.
Sea flowers. Aye.
Yeah. That's what she. It was honestly. I haven't had a conversation with her like that before. It was quite
I'm
interesting.
surprised you even had a bloody conversation with her. From what I, got the feeling of is she thought you didn't like her at all. And therefore didn't interact with you.
I didn't even actually know if she was real. It was kind of weird.
Look, she came to you last night in your dream.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, that was her.
Yeah, it was really weird.
Didn't you ask her if, a question, something only Thalia would know?
No, the dragon's pretty good at that.
I don't like him.
I can understand that.
I want to be rid of it so bad.
He also wants to be rid of being inside the orb so bad. And that's what we're going to try to achieve.
No, only inside the orb. He's inside bloody you now.
Yeah, he just wants out completely. Which I do as well, and you do. The only way to do that is get them all and fulfill their things. I don't know, it was kind of weird because he was able to smell that she was a goddess, and I'm sitting there and I'm like, what the fuck?
Okay, now we know gods smell like fish.
Yeah, thank you. I sat there and I'm like, you're just able to smell gods? I asked him if I was a god, but I'm not.
Drew,
kind of funny.
by the way.
Huh? Oh, shit. Fuck.
Uh,
Shove the pile over. And take a hand. Green dragon. I know, it's kind of mean. But yes.
Is that level 1? You bloody bastard.
Yes.
Here, take 5.
Really interesting conversation. Once again, Philia, quite pleasant when she isn't fucking angry at you 24/7.
I don't think I've ever met her like that.
Maybe,
It's a joke. It's a joke. You holy bitch.
I don't think she can hear you. I do have this. I'm gonna fish into my pants. I have this magical stone rock of hers, I think, and I can say holy words and summon her. Is what she said.
You do what?
I can say holy words and something will happen.
Can I try?
I don't know how it actually works. I have the sending stone.
You know, temple, cistern, incest. Not incest.
Incense.
Incense, that's the one. Incense.
Incest.
Then again, who knows with the gods? I don't know what that's about. Bloody church, priest. Just say holy things. Holy shit. Holy cow.
No. I need to like call her name and be like, oh, divine goddess of sea flowers and fish, Philia.
Is holy?
Yeah, that's kind of the things I have to do. Smite my enemies which are bound before us, or fucking, I don't know. She wasn't very specific. She just said I have this cool magical rock which can call upon her. What it does, no idea. She said her husband's also kind of tapped out, so she can't actually help anymore. But she said the stone was used for something, you know.
I mean, it is useful for something. Worst case scenario, you can skip it on a lake.
That's fair. I also have the sending stone.
And then she can talk to fish. It's genius. That's how you summon her. You throw her in the water so that she can commune with fish.
I talk
and then they
in the river.
We've cracked the case here.
I also have a sending stone. If you want to ask her this, you can.
Wait, you have... I thought you meant that one.
No.
Are you sure she's not the bloody goddess of the rocks?
I'm pretty sure she's just a married goddess.
No, this is I'm cool.
She's...
Mate. Sorry.
She's married to the god of dreams, who somehow finds his women through dreams. It's really weird. Also, her whole brother's situation is a whole nother fucking bookcase that I opened and it was a mistake.
You bloody opened a book.
What? It was a... You know what I mean. Metaphors.
Ah.
Yeah.
We're great at those.
Yes.
Wait, so what is with her... What was his name? Kevin?
Yes, let's go with that.
Wait, so what's with Kevin? He's the one who took care of her when she was a tadpole, I guess?
Yeah, no, so Kevin is her brother in this life, but also her first life. Thank you, that's the face I made. No idea.
I just wanted to find her parents, now we're dealing with...
So, her brother is that guy, and for some reason, the god she married became a fiend and is now free, and I don't know. She's gone through some shit in the past week. Oh shit, it's only been a week.
We've all kind of gone through shit in a week. I was dead.
I'd say
I'm alive?
no, I wasn't dead. I got taken over by a dragon.
Aye?
Yeah, Nessie is a dragon.
I thought I got decapitated.
Rashai is still angry as fuck.
That's nothing new.
I can hear you.
Rashaya, hold on.
You
No,
see a
I'm
bullet
behind your
popping
back.
in her head.
No. It's just shaking your head back and forth. So I can hear you.
I know I wouldn't be rude and talk behind your back.
Rashaya?
You are literally
No,
behind
no,
my
okay.
back and you're talking.
Oh fuck.
1 week. No longer smells like a god.
We gotta swap sides. No, I feel like an ass.
Well, unlike talking about throwing magical artifacts into rivers to communicate with fish,
She's a water person.
me,
Specifically.
me and Nessie are actually trying to find out how we're going to.
So Nessie would
Do
like
this
to say
mission.
that we should probably tell them about the iron golems and iron steel and the Colossus project.
Big fuck off constructs, don't touch, run away, big scary.
We were there when we were talking about it.
See, now I've spoken
No,
to the language that they can understand.
Nessie means more that they may have the big Colossus and the iron golems might be a thing that start happening within. Nessie is unsure on what time frame, but
Right, Rashaya is slightly annoyed, just kind of look back to the others, cross-eyed. Just big stinky iron golem construct thingy, big bad, don't touch way. And then look back. There we
So
go.
what you were saying is,
Now communicating
Don't-
to them in
don't
their
touch.
language.
hit it with hammer. Gotcha.
Feel like you need some kind of elaborate
So-
educational course in order to fully communicate with these baboons.
The big
Nessie.
iron golem is the building?
Yes.
no,
No?
maybe iron golems inside the building.
All right.
Nessie should also say that they may not die if you only crush their head.
Now I'm more confused. What are we crushing then?
Well, Nessie would guess there would be a core of some sort inside.
Probably the soles of your feet as we are running the fuck away.
Oh, you can make jokes now. That's new.
Wish I could yoke away the pain that you're creating in my head.
So, actually, if you keep at it, I'm sure it's possible.
You know, Philia could probably do that.
Sometimes I think this world deserves pain.
I mean, if you really feel that way, go touch the big iron fuck off.
You're not making it better, Flint.
Trying to lighten the mood. We've
Yes, and I'm trying to focus on how the fuck we're gonna do this and potentially survive.
well, then
Because
stop
you are
talking to
talking
me.
about.
Gold Dragon, by the way.
So are you drawing cards?
Aye.
Oh. Yep.
Yeah.
When Flint isn't looking, I'm gonna pick up a fucking rock from the ground and just throw it at his face.
Roll to hit.
Oh, that's a
Improvised
nat.
throw
That's a
weapon.
nat 17. What is modifier for throwing a rock?
You don't need.
It's like.
I have a 16 armor class. You're hitting.
Yeah.
Bounces off. Doesn't do damage, but
I'm thinking if I no,
what do you want to do?
no, it should be
Ow!
fine.
Magically infuse it.
There is a spell for that.
2 to damage. Yes, I have it on Seasons.
Give it the Eldritch Blast feature of being able to push them back 10 feet. That would be funny.
Just a spell that functions as a real gun
Yeah.
makes a lot.
Look, you get
Pick up rock.
you get a sending from Evanora.
From who?
From Philia. Shut the fuck up.
Evanora. So
From Evanora? Okay.
Lotta has informed me that your dragon took over. Are you alright?
Damn, that news spread fast. Doing alright. Had a conversation with him and Philia. All went well. Do you still have your orb? Philia mentioned he had more. I wasn't counting how many birds those were, by the way.
It wasn't 25 yet.
Okay.
I do still have mine. Is everything okay with you?
Yeah. Everything's pretty normal. I regained my beefy muscles again, which was pretty cool. Gotta go storm the prison after Shai and Nessie are done planning.
I will gather our allies and be there as soon as possible.
We'll be there in 2 days. Give us a heads up if you're going to be there faster or if it takes an extra day.
It probably will.
Damn, this is a long spell.
What?
Damn, this is a long spell.
Yes.
Also custom, because
Evanora says hello. She's gathering people to come help us.
You know,
Nessie would have liked if you at least told her about said golems.
That would have been smart.
didn't she combine into one person with another person?
Yeah, she did.
So why are you referring to her as Evanora?
Because that's the way I've known her, and that's just the way I call her. Simply it. It's like if you would combine with someone else, I'd still call you Rashad. Because that's how I've known you for most of my life.
I'm just gonna.
And she doesn't mind.
Fuck, I'm not inside him. I don't know.
Sure.
I want to see if that is true. What he's saying. I believe him. I fucking roll his shit.
I mean,
What am I rolling? What are you trying to insight here? That's the thing.
I mean, it's basically.
Roll persuasion.
I mean, when fucking she's been suited, and it's like, oh, Evanora. It's like, have they split up into two entities again?
I rolled a 5 on persuasion.
Okay, my
either of you-
14 in insight. What happens?
Did,
Does he
did,
believe that is the case?
he seems to believe what he's saying, yes.
How about we just call it a witch bitch?
There's too many of those. Also, Nessie, good idea.
Well, there used to be 2, and now there's 1, so...
I'm gonna take Grimm's sending stone and bring it over to Nessie.
Oh.
You know more about it. It's for Grimm. Talk to him.
okay.
You got 25 words. It only works once a day, I think. I don't actually know. I didn't ask.
Oh, great.
So, what should Nessie say besides the new potential arm?
I trust you with it. You got this.
Nessie just
Don't-
wants to know if anyone has anything particular that should also be noted.
Don't mention the name Nessie more than once, otherwise you're using your word count with your name. Just putting it out there, because Grimm said you have 25 words. So keep that in mind. Don't
Okay.
mention your name 7 times.
Take a deep breath. Nessie has info. Blueprints told of no, and not accounting now. What's the metal called? Because I keep fucking forgetting.
Black iron.
Black iron golems. And a colossal construct by the name of Colossal Project.
You have five words left.
Sorry, it's like colossal. Colossal. Sorry.
You have 5 words
I'm
left.
sorry,
You want to say
Martin.
anything?
I couldn't.
We arrive 3 days. 2-ish.
Great, good job. Now you wait for him to respond.
Colossal Dreadnought.
Nessie, you are that kobold. That is very concerning information. Have you localized the location yet? Another sending comes into your head. I have forces that I can send. I just don't know where to.
Quickly, outside of character, how many words would it take to describe where it is from between the two villages?
I mean,
Because I have a mental map, so I could kind of describe it, but I'm like thinking how much time how many words would you say that takes up?
well, it depends what you want to say. You have to try to do it yourself.
Also, pillars reinforced. Upriver to the left side on the map from Valles. Am I saying it right? Because I'm trying to read it right now.
It is about 7 days of travel from Hadar.
Okay, can I redo it then?
Yes.
Quickly. Pillars have been reforested. From lake, river up above Hadar, 7 days travel total. Let us know if you're coming.
Got 2 left. Do you want to mention your name twice? Or are you good?
You don't have to.
Safe travels.
Cool. Have you confirmed the location? I gave you a rough estimate together with Cage, but we were uncertain that the location is correct.
So this is another one.
Yes.
Nasty has an exact location. 2 ways to verify.
You can get a text message to your phone or an email to verify your.
You can verify your prison location.
Sorry.
I will gather my people and we'll head north. When you find it, give us the coordinates.
I am presuming that he's not using another message for this. This is just the answer to the. Or is there another one?
He is. Unless you sent him first, and which is not the case. He sent to you.
We will wait downriver. We will hear updates later.
Right. No further message comes from him.
I'll give it back to Block.
Thank you. Put it back into my right pocket. So, what did you find out? Or was he able to help with anything?
He said he would be bringing friends, an army with him. We would meet downriver. I asked for later clarification on stuff, so we may meet up.
So now the question is, are we going in as a stealth mission? Or are we waiting until everyone's arrived and then try and do things?
Well, as you notice, we at least have one day to think about that, right? As we can use it or tomorrow.
As we travel, yeah. Just gotta ask that question.
I feel like we are running a bit low on
On what?
time.
Yes.
We
And
were
also, I
told that
don't.
Shadowfell works a bit weird when it comes to that. So
I also don't want to go in loudly. Even if we did have the time to wait for more reinforcements, I would still have people drawing attention away and other people sneaking in.
So do we want to go in and wreak whatever havoc we can and then let them clear out the rest of it, or?
How long will it take for them to be there?
Nessie asked, and it was about 7 days.
That's too long. We can't wait for that.
To my knowledge, Evanora said that she wouldn't be there in 2 days, but shortly after, so 3 or 4 days.
But Nessie didn't ask. Nessie only really answered how far upriver it was. So, walking. So, Nessie isn't sure whether or not he's going by horse.
Well, the only
Oh,
person
okay.
who's actually seen it is me. Is kind of the big issue.
I need to reach Thelia and ask her a thing.
Oh, okay. I'm gonna hand over the sending stone.
Yeah.
Oh,
See.
let her know we're gonna be there in 2 days as well, just in case she wants to go there as well.
Are we with my travel speed 2 days away? Considering I basically doubled the normal travel speed. With my whole
Ranger?
Ranger wood thingy.
Yeah,
2 days? Okay.
2 days.
Okay, I'll take up the sending stone. It's Rashaya. We're 2 days away from the facility. How much time?
What are you doing?
I'm taking up the sending stone, and I'm trying to send a message to Thelia.
Yeah. All right.
It's Rashaya.
Mhm.
We're 2 days away from the facility. Reinforcements are coming. They're
Good.
late. How much longer do you think we have? Answer quick.
I don't know if Alex can hear us.
Alex?
If so, we'll find out in a moment.
Yeah, I mean, if you are there and you can hear it, you could.
You didn't hear it all, please type. We're 2 days.
Yeah. And then you can also respond if you
2
like.
days away from facility. Reinforcements on the way. Later. How much? All right, and I started off by saying it's Rashaya.
Yeah. It
So you know
it
that's me.
started with it's Rashaya. And that. Dead Insider.
Right now. Which pretty much sums up her state of being. I have no idea, not even how long we need, and we don't know exactly where we need to be. Right. I hate everything, I hate everyone. Why does everything have to be so fucking complicated?
It's like this.
I want to kill myself, I want to kill myself, I want to kill myself.
Give me a
I
second.
just see.
Give me a second. I have a question because Celia would know and have Lotab on her side. Would Celia
Okay.
then let Lotab know, and maybe she wants to convey more?
Yeah. Otherwise, Rashaya is just like basically crushed,
Yeah, and
crouched
then-
down, just going. I want to kill myself. I want to kill myself. I want to kill myself. I want to kill myself.
Unless he thinks that's not a productive way.
Nessie, I swear I will actually just fucking turn you into sushi.
Of all people, not Nessie.
He's not a bloody fish.
Cilia.
I don't care. I'll make you a fucking sushi roll as well. You absolute stinky dwarf.
I think it'd be better.
By the way,
Shave off your beard and strangle you with it, you fucking dickhead.
What do you mean? How long do you have? What do you mean by that? When you
How
say-
long do we have? How long we have? Well, oh, how long until we have to break down the facility before everything goes tits up?
Yeah, I mean, you wouldn't know that, Alex, if you hear it. Yep.
Yeah.
You gave the information in the dream that you have removed his connection with the Ain, and that he's plotting something, but how long he needs or anything you are unaware of. Yeah. All right. Alex, I don't know if you would have told, if Tilia would have told Lotab and would send anything else. I don't know if you hear me, but if you do, you can do that, and then we can, since it is still takes time until everything happens. So for now, we continue with that.
Does this have a limited use? I'm just gonna hold up the stone. Or can I use it as many times as I want for a day?
Yes.
I think it's only once, but I don't know. You can try using it again.
Well,
Are you trying using it again?
no. Wait. Is it the same stone we use for multiple people, or are there different
No,
stones?
there are
for
two different
people?
stones for two different.
Okay. Okay. In that case, there's no point in using the one for Celia. You already used the one for Grim to get in contact with Grim, right?
I see that.
Yeah.
Can I borrow it? Let me try and see if it reaches through him.
I would assume he gives you.
But yeah.
Nessie, can I borrow the stone?
No, I give it to you. It's in my pocket.
Didn't Nessie just use it?
And give it back to me, yeah.
Okay.
I'll give it to you.
So, Shaya, how long until you and your reinforcements reach the facility? We don't have a lot of time. That's all I'm asking.
Just a couple of lads being boys talking the rocks all day.
There is no answer.
I'm gonna assume it can only be used once. I'm just gonna, at this point, just like throw it back. The fucking block is like.
I'm gonna catch it quickly.
Okay. It looks like we have no choice but to go in fucking blind. I don't think I've ever seen him right. Anyway, let's. Is it still nighttime or is it day by this point?
It is somewhere about 4 afternoon.
4 afternoon.
Yeah.
Yeah. And let's keep moving until nightfall. We set up shelters, sleep, keep moving until we reach the facility, and then we'll reevaluate once we're there.
Have we, by the way, found any interesting entrances on the blueprints, or are we just gonna have to go in blind?
Well, we did hear about a sewer entrance last time. I'm not sure if you guys found something similar, but I had one of the other buildings, so I found nothing.
All right. So, beforehand, and this would take the better of the day, unless whenever you make a break, you always look at it and try to examine the schematics. Rashaya and Nessie. Occasionally, whenever you get time, even while walking, maybe slowing down a little bit and just thinking about it. This could be a good spot. This could be a good spot. You do know about two entrances that are not the main gates. One is from the direction of the river, where the sewers lead to, and one from a station in the woods that is heavily guarded, or at least you would assume, but it leads into the channel of tunnels that goes underneath the
Do we know
facility.
what this hut in the woods is?
You don't know its location, but you can try searching for it. It's somewhere. No,
I mean, like, does it say what the hut is used for? Is it like...
It is an emergency escape route that you have found.
Okay.
And you would assume it's either trapped or gathered or guarded. You don't know, but it is fair to assume. Yeah. Over the next few checks and map exploration, you do find that it would make sense to put one explosive at the energy storage room. On the third floor. On the second floor, in the what seems to be the heavy machinery is either powered by the energy or connected to it in some way. So making a chain reaction could help unstabilize the building. And on the ground floor, you assume that the medicine and potion lab can be a good place for the third explosive. Now, for the fourth explosive, you are unsure. There is a you don't know what is in this empty pocket of in the underground floor. You don't know if the hole in cells maybe somehow can be sure. You with your rolls, you are uncertain to where to place the fourth one.
So, quick question. Do we have any way of setting these explosives off, or are we just gonna somehow...
They seem to be timed.
Okay. So they do have some kind of time mechanic. Yes. Is it clear to know how long the time is on them, or...
It doesn't show. Once you set it, it's probably unstoppable.
Do we want to maybe ask Grim if we can adjust the time or something?
You got the basic instructions of how to do that.
Oh, okay. So, all right.
Do we know the timetable we're talking about? Is this like, oh, you have 60 seconds to get out of bounds kind of thing?
You can set the time as much as you want.
All right.
Okay.
It's basically worth like a list of wording. Either the conditions are met, or you set a time.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah. So you have an idea of where would be a good place to set 3 out of the 4 ones, but you do know that in order to effectively destroy and stabilize the whole thing, maybe sabotage his plans, you will need to place all 4.
Would the fourth one need to be below the other ones?
Yes.
Nessie could
That
technically...
is the only logical thing that you can ascertain. One on each floor, it makes sense with the line of flow based of what
Nessie
you
could Nessie could be able to figure out where the fourth one needs to be placed based on his memory on how far each room is apart from one another below. I'm basically saying the logic I'm using is that if you have perfect memory,
Mhm.
you can remember how much distance you're traveling, so you could
Yes, but
guess where the barrel is above you.
But for that, you probably need to be there.
Yeah, but that I'm
Yeah,
saying like
yes.
I have a way of figuring
It
out.
is fair to assume, yes. Once you place the others, and you go down to place the last one. Once there, you have a good idea where to place the last one. Yes, but you have to be there.
Yeah.
So, do we want to go towards this exit house and work from there? If you guys said things properly, then there's a bunch of tunnels leading out from there, which would give us access to everywhere we want to go. No?
I would almost want to have a look at these maps without
Without what?
just physically, but I guess that would be like a
I'm
ridiculous amount of effort right now.
I'm sorry, I do not have them drawn.
God damn it, Roman! You have so much time.
Fuck yeah, I'm such a terrible.
I'm not gonna complain about it, but like
Yeah, get your cat in here. Let him draw it for us real quick. He knows what he's talking about.
All right,
He-
I'll go behind the door.
I'm just trying
No,
to
you
figure
stay
out.
here. He just makes the map.
Like I'm trying to figure out how to make a plan with like a mental map.
Please tell me you're drawing a map, Nessie. So, where do these tunnels lead to? Because you said there were a bunch of tunnels from the exit thing leading to places. Where in the facility, do these tunnels lead to? Or these?
So there is a byproduct from whatever the raw materials are used for, and they get extracted into the river, which basically will get you maybe an unpleasant, but maybe undetected way into the facility itself.
Okay, you would
Or
enter
there
in
is
the
an escape.
technical room.
Yeah. Or
Yeah.
which might or might not get you directly inside the facility, avoiding all the yard around it.
Yeah. So this escape one, you said there were multiple paths into it from different rooms, right? Or did I completely misjudge that from your explanation before?
The other place in the other, what it's called, the one in the woods, the escape route in the woods leads into the
facility.
Into the facility, either into the perimeter. There are several deviations to get on the ground itself in the or there is one leading exactly direct.
Okay, so there's only two. All right, because that's what I misunderstood. All right, okay, good to know. Do you guys see on the map where inside the facility would bring us to? I'm asking more Nessie because you had the whole magic-y sight thing. Do you know where into the facility would lead us?
You can roll me an intelligence, or you can assume.
No, I'm not assuming. Oh boy, I might inspiration this one, yeah. What the fuck is this?
Oh no!
I'm gonna do it one more time to see if it's just stuck on there.
I really hope it is, because that'd be really funny.
No, it isn't.
Okay, that doesn't matter.
Wouldn't be big of an improvement.
It's hard to tell.
Isn't quite sure.
Both ways have a entrance into either the perimeter of the facility or the structure itself. No, one of them has. Yeah, what I said is first. Yes.
All right. Rashaya, I assume you're the most sneaky about all of us. What would you recommend? Which path should be taken?
Well, where there are less gods, there are less room to fuck up. Or rather, more room to fuck up.
Okay.
Where there are less people, you can get away with more stuff. So, and I'm no expert at buildings, but I think going through sewage is probably, there are probably less people in the sewage drain pipes and sewer in general than at some other place.
So you think going through the sewers is best?
Could be, though I don't know exactly if it's safe to go through there.
Do we want to go see if we can take a look at the safe house? You can give an observation on that, and if it looks bad, we just veer to the sewers.
Yeah, probably.
Nessie agrees with that.
Oh, that sounds nasty, but I've been through worse.
True.
Nessie is not sure whether or not cantrips would work, but if cantrips still work, Nessie can clean you.
We just want to be careful about using magic inside, because they may be able to detect that. I think that's the biggest worry. If you get into a fight, use magic. But
If we're not in a fight, try to avoid the use of magic.
yeah.
Yeah.
Nessie is kind of contradicted in one point though. Would we rather risk being smelled out or fall out because of magic? If we go through sewers.
Yeah, that's if we have to go through the sewers. If we have to.
That's true. We would find a... Yeah. Would be kind of obvious.
Yeah. A small tip. I do not write your messages after they went through and you get a response, but if you... It is best that if you are formulating a sending of some sort and the response does not come, send it to me. So I don't... Please. It's a more a request than anything. Because based on previous experiences, sadly, I tend to forget what was said. My Alzheimer kicking in early.
Do I need to send my message?
What? No.
The one to Grim or
No. Those conversations already have been had. I already noted what he responded, so all good.
Okay.
It is more between if you send message to Thelia and then back.
Ah, yeah.
Those are
okay.
I cannot speak for them.
All right. All right.
Time to continue and soon go sleep and then try to pray and sleep.
Okay. So, you proceed until nightfall, I would assume.
Yep.
And
Yep.
you set camp.
Yep.
Do you do anything there? Part of your activity would be still ascertaining those perimeters where would be the best place to.
I would do one more sleep casting of Mage Armor, so I would have it again somewhat during the morning.
Yeah.
I'm doing the standard, climb into a tree and keep watch for the first floor.
Okay.
And also before I go to sleep, the protection shield. Actually, no, not this night. May Nessie ask whether or not we're doing watches or shall we do the magical orb?
Both. If they have enough power to, deal with finding us with magic, they probably have a way to also get rid of it. So I think watching is probably the best idea with your magical thingy.
Yeah, Nessie thinks, we're still 1 day away, so Nessie thinks we should be able to do it safely. I will cast one, do you call it?
Tiny hat.
Yeah, tiny hut. I'm just looking at what spell level it is.
It's a 3rd level spell.
It is.
Oh yeah, I have to do it in ritual, so 11 minutes before we sleep.
Mm-hmm. Okay. As you finish casting and this magical shimmer appears to camouflage, and it's somewhat blending it in with the environment. You are within its space. Anything you want to talk about? Anything you want to do? In that case,
Cool.
you are one by one. Go to sleep. Who's keeping the first watch?
Brutus.
Alright.
Flint will be, sorry.
Brutus, I see. Okay.
Hey, I would rather, do perception checks with Brutus.
I will take last watch so I can do my sleep casting.
I'm not gonna watch for once.
Alright.
Do you
So
want
I'll
a
take last
check
watch.
from me?
Yes.
17.
17. As all of you go to sleep and you start keeping watch, you just look around and it seems like it's a good quiet night, at least at first glance. As you continue keeping watch, there is a sense of dread in there as you look out and you start hearing this steps. This unnatural grinding, metallic grinding of gears. Just passing somewhere outside of you.
Flint is going to quietly move to Shia.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Oi. Shia.
Roshai.
Yeah, no, yeah. I'm looking at him. I'm listening and I'm looking where he's pointing and everything.
You do not see it, but you hear it as well. This steps of something metallic.
I'm just gonna signal Flint to stay low. And I'm going to start quietly moving. I'm just gonna point in the direction of that. And I'm gonna point him towards the others. And I'm going to just quietly move towards the sound and try to see what's going on.
Alright. As you go over a small, well, you camped on what seems to be a small hill, just to have a better vantage point when you look down. This is what you see. Nope, that's not what you see.
A dot.
A dot, yes.
Well, no, show us what we don't see. I'm also curious about that one.
I see a white dot.
This is what you see. Some sort of
No.
metallic animal. Looking like.
Uh-oh. Oliver gets PTSD. Is this a Geralt situation? I feel like it's a Geralt situation.
What happened to Geralt?
No. But I think there are certain others here that are gonna recognize this construct when they see it.
I'm very happy.
Do this being seem to have noticed me?
Not yet.
Not yet.
Is it heading towards us?
No, it seems to be walking around. Currently, not even stealthy. It's just walking around, seemingly either going to its business or patrolling.
The only one I can hear?
Huh?
Is that the only one I can hear?
Roll perception.
You're in a forest.
I guess you don't need to tell me every single fucking time I play this character.
But you
No, I'm excited for you. Let me be excited. We're so rarely in forests.
No, we're in the forest quite a lot.
Also, do you have a second favorite terrain, and is it prisons?
No.
Shit.
No, it's
not
not.
level. I'm not level 6 in fucking Ranger. It doubles my proficiency.
Yes.
So I add another 4,
Yes.
or because I have expertise
No,
in perception.
proficiency. It adds your
So
proficiency.
So add another 4. I rolled really shit.
Mhm.
I rolled really shit. So it's a 25.
Go away!
It's like you roll 13.
I rolled a 9.
Wait.
I thought as much. Plus 16. 12 due to expertise, and then plus 4 because we're in a forest.
Yeah.
Ah, okay. Yeah. You do hear in the faint distance more set of steps.
Heading towards us.
Currently, in the 6 seconds you're currently looking, no.
And then just glance back and see what the others are doing.
Sleeping.
Well, we will see about that because Flint pointed towards the others and then I went off.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, Flint is going to quietly but quickly move towards the others and slowly wake them.
Alright. Are you getting out of the tiny hut, Roshai?
Yeah, because Roshai was in a tree.
Well, she's in the tree under the tiny hut, so.
Did we make the tiny hut in a canopy?
On a hill.
Okay. Yeah, no. I would have left and now I'm returning to the hut.
Okay. I need you to roll stealth. Both of you.
Ooh, we can do. I get advantage.
Yeah.
I have fun boots.
Yes, yeah, fancy boots.
Those boots are really good that no one in the Locust wanted to wear because they are hideous.
Yes.
They are fucking hideous.
Stealth, not great. 17.
And you know who doesn't get advantage?
17. Okay.
Look at the kitty. Look at the DM. No. Look at it.
Oliver, I think you also were called out to roll stealth.
Me?
Yeah.
Flint is going to head back and then wake Locke and Nessie.
29.
Mm-hmm.
It's actually really garbage.
Yeah. Very bad for you.
It's a nat 12.
It's okay. I rolled a 5.
Nice. I need to piss really
Go for
badly.
it.
Can I go real quick? Thanks.
Flint.
Yeah, can we take a quick 5-minute break? Because then I'll go.
We can. Okay. Then 5-minute break, everyone.
Alright, go back.
I noted your stealth 17. You said.
I said 17, yes.
Yeah.
I rolled a 10 and an 11.
That is. Yes. All right. Hi.
Yeah.
Doom, 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 doom. All right.
Hey.
Hello.
Yo.
Why the fuck is there like nearly no water in this cup? Oh, well, whatever.
Yeah. Be right back. Beep. Luca? Gehst du bitte duschen?
Hello. How art thou doing on this fine evening?
Pretty okayly daily. Nothing special, nothing bad, nothing great. Just like having a day. This is definitely one of those days of all time, you know?
Oh yeah?
Nothing remarkable, but nothing to complain about. Just a day. A pretty decent day.
Nice.
Had a lot. Yeah.
I ordered a shirt saying I didn't ask how big the room is. I said I cast fireball.
Nice.
I hope it fits.
Nice.
I bought it like it's an Asian store, so it's a bit of oh, you're cold dead inside, you know. Oops.
Yeah. Just because fucking bungus people were being bunguses. AKA Flint and Lock being Flint and Lock.
I know.
Vielleicht, weiß ich nicht.
I don't have to deal with that shit.
Yeah.
I'm happy.
Understandable.
I hope you guys heard that. My new character's gonna be traumatized because of you.
Not me.
No, not you. Said I hope these
To
guys
be
hear
fair,
it.
I hope Dragomir wasn't too annoying.
No, I loved it.
I was like, you know what would be fun? Just
Total douchebag.
worldly yet otherworldly, overly energetic, but very
What even
intriguing.
was he? A bard?
No, a monk.
Huh.
You wanna know the absolute funniest thing, right? Guess
Yeah.
his charisma.
-2.
No, -1.
Oh.
I had these stats: 14 strength, 18 dex, 14 con, 11 intelligence, 14 wisdom, 8 charisma.
Oh dang.
The plan was just I'll have a monk that is very he's wise in how he speaks. He's not really intelligent. Like he
Yeah, but
he
he's
kind
also
of speaks.
stupid
He kind of speaks before he thinks.
sometimes.
But he is a very deep thinker.
Yeah. I
Like
hope
with the
one
whole
day I can find my besties back.
yeah, that would be fun.
I don't think the husband will ever return.
Cool.
Poor
good.
James. He was like, "Yay, I get to play with Mel for like maybe a couple of sessions." Me in the first session. Poke.
Nice.
I enjoyed it.
Understandably so. Yeah, I had a lecture today, and the lectures I've had so far for this course have not been the best. They're kind of meh.
Oh.
So one guy speaks very quietly,
Oh, that's annoying.
and he mumbles a lot to himself. He also doesn't really understand how to increase the volume of the speakers and the microphone that he's
Oh.
using.
And he's a technical dude.
No, I mean he's a game analyst. So.
Okay, but still, you should know how to turn on the speakers.
And then he also didn't know how to turn on basically the lecture hall that we're sitting in is not actually a lecture hall. It's just that our class, like all of the game development students, like we're over
Yeah.
200 students.
Mm-hmm.
We don't fit in any of the lecture halls, so we have to sit in like the large conference hall. So it's basically the stage, screens on the stage, and then even further back, there are screens up on the wall for those who are sitting even further back so that they can see what's on the screens. Otherwise, it's too small to read. He didn't know how to turn them on, so the people all the way in the back couldn't see what was on the fucking PowerPoint. And he just doesn't sound confident when he is presenting things either, so it's really difficult to catch on to what he's saying.
It's me!
No,
Hi,
that's not you. Don't worry. You're much better than he is.
it's me.
And then the other lecturer that we have is Danish. So he
All right. Are you guys ready to continue?
Don't worry about it. We were just making fish noises for no reason.
Yes.
Yeah, there's no point to make fish noises. Alex isn't here anymore.
Don't be mean.
You guys are meanies.
We're not being mean. We're being funny. Jesus fucking Christ! No.
I love you, babe.
You
That was James. Goodbye.
You remember what Brutus told to Seasons about the prank he pulled on Jace?
Yeah,
That is how Alex felt.
fair.
Wait, what's up?
I'm sure she'll talk to me about it tomorrow.
I'm sure she will.
Oh shit, did I fuck up again? Martin.
Yeah.
I mean, no.
Martin, why? I'm pulling out the fish emote.
I don't know. Just waiting for everybody to get back. And
Mm.
I think we're all back
We
now.
are all back now, so. Alright. So, Roshaya, you saw what you saw. And I will put you on the map then. As well as Flint.
Oh boy.
Yep. Now you understand my reaction from
Oh, it's only one of them. It's okay.
this. No, there are more on the way.
Never mind.
Alright, so. Flint, as you told it to Roshaya, she said okay and starting to head back. You hear that the steps stop as you get into the bubble.
What the fuck is going on?
There's something out there. I'm not sure what it is. I heard it. Rashai is currently taking a bit more of a scouting mission, but be ready.
I'm gonna light the campfire.
You're gonna what?
I'm gonna light a fire
Mm-hmm.
so I can see.
Okay.
And as we're in the tiny hut, it doesn't show the light outside, so
It does
we're
not.
okay. Alright.
Anybody waking Nessie?
Yeah.
Oh, I thought Nessie was woken with me.
Yeah.
I get woken up by the campfire, I guess.
As this happens, this creature pounces up and stands right at the border of the tiny hut, just looking around.
I am holding an arrow,
Mm-hmm.
ready to shoot. If if the others get spotted.
Mm-hmm.
Or if it starts attacking the tiny hut.
Yeah.
Can I take a turn to study it? Or are we doing turns now? Or what are we doing?
Yeah, I think it is fair to roll initiative.
Yippity-doo.
Where was this when I was investigating before?
Do I get advantage at this level, I think, right?
Maybe. We're level.
It's either
one
this.
now.
I think it's 9 or 10.
fallen on the role playing of getting up because of the fire. Look at that initiative.
Nice.
I don't know why the roll 20 does that, but he's like makes a half a line at the end.
I have advantage, by the way.
You do. So.
I rolled 2 5s.
Nice.
Oh no.
That's what we love to see.
So add your initiative in.
It's in there. It's 7.
No, I like
Oh,
turn
in the
on the.
thing. Yeah, my
I
bad.
already did. Nessie is a 4.
Where the fuck did it remove? Okay.
Alright. So, it pounces now. Flint, it is your turn.
What?
It got up and used its action to perceive.
Do I feel like it's noticed us?
At the moment, no. I rolled
In
a
that
1.
case, Flint is going to rage and hold an action to attack if it attacks, or if it moves towards us in a menacing way.
Okay. Nessie, it is your turn.
I'm gonna try studying it, as this is probably one of the constructs, right? I'm gonna see if I can figure out.
It looks like what seems to be a construct in the shape of a predatory animal.
Oh.
Chat for voice has the picture.
Can I study if I see any like weak points or
Is that a feature of yours?
Any- no? I just want to study to see if I can figure out where its core might be, or
What are you trying to achieve? To understand where to hit?
where to hit, if it has like any glaring weaknesses. I don't know. Maybe that's like a weird joint somewhere that doesn't make sense.
Alright, well...
Just look it over, see if there's anything of interest that might be useful.
Alright, roll investigation then.
Well,
You have no idea. The only thing you see, it's metallic and it's shaped like a predator. It has like fangs and claws. But what exactly that is, it's the first time you see something like that. Can't really tell. Lock?
I'm
Mm-hmm.
gonna move in front of Nessie.
Yes.
And I'm gonna do the same thing, but try and perceive instead of get up close and investigate, and see if there's any particular things that stand out. Nessie said something about glowing crystals before. Anything like that?
Okay. Sure. Perception.
Anything obvious to the eye?
Okay. Perception.
Natural 20. Holy shit. 32.
32. You can definitely tell that it is made of some sort of combination of the black iron alloys. Since you're also a blacksmith, I believe. And you were told about that in the Black Rock encampment. There are multiple ways to work this alloy, and it has both of those, both protective and absorbent to magic, as well as it seems to channel it like your staff or Flint's maul.
Okay.
So it has both of that. You also see that here in the middle, in the chest, there is a plate that has what seems to be covering something.
Okay.
Beside that, you cannot see anything else. You can see it has claws and sharp teeth.
Alright. I assume it isn't making any particular noises or something to define it.
When it's just moving a little bit, you hear this slight metallic grinding when its joints just
Okay.
change direction. It looks.
And then
It also looks heavy as fuck.
Alright. And I'm just gonna stay there, and that's my turn.
Okay. Roshan.
I'm continuing to hold my action to shoot the thing if it does anything.
Okay.
Wait, I'm not sure.
Alright.
Nope,
On its turn,
I'm gonna continue.
you see it. I need you all to roll stealth with advantage.
Thank God for that advantage.
Same. What'd you have, buddy?
Well, it went from 12 to 18, so a little bit better.
I actually didn't get the best stealth.
I had a
Hold
6.
up.
I had a 6 and a 19.
Yeah, I rolled a 3 and a 5.
Oh my God, Oliver.
A 12 and a 9.
But I rolled a 5 and I still got the second highest.
The second highest. What? 22.
Really? Yes. Like I said, it was a nat 5.
Rashai, you draw your bow and silently, doing the best job you can, aiming directly at it. As you tug a little bit more on the bow, it just makes the faintest of sound. As you see it snaps its look at you, staring directly as it's about to.
Oh, in that case, I release it and
Yeah.
shoot it.
As it just okay, roll to hit.
Does it count as a surprise attack or no?
No.
24 to hit.
That hits.
I don't know if I have sneak attack, unfortunately. However, it's the first attack on the first turn thingy, so I'm attack again with the Gloomstalker thingy.
Yeah.
Was it Dread Ambusher? Taking an attack, actually, you can make one additional attack.
Mm-hmm.
That attack is going to be a 22 to hit.
That hits.
Very nice. And I'm gonna hit it again with my extra attack that I have with Level 5 Ranger. Fucking absolutely not what I wanted to roll, because it jams on that attack with a nat 1.
Mm-hmm.
But the damage that does go through is 15 damage.
Yeah, as you shoot the two first arrow, you see as the arrows hit and scratch a little bit, but they don't do as much damage as you hoped. As you about to draw the last one, it jams in the wrong moment.
Yep.
Yeah. So 15. All right. Yeah. As it jumps to you. However, it uses its action to perceive, so it was its turn. It did move to you on. You see it started climbing towards it.
Yep.
Flint, you saw that. It started chasing after the tree that Rashaya was on.
You need to unmute.
Yes, you are muted.
Sorry, I don't think it was in my range.
It was before it pounced.
In that case, I do get an attack of opportunity.
Yeah.
I am raging.
Yes.
I do not get a call, Great Weapon Master, or anything like that.
Mm-hmm.
It's going to be a 16 plus 10, 26 to hit.
That hits.
for what is it? 14 points of bludgeoning damage.
Okay. That is very nice. As you
Well-
hit it.
Unless it has resistance, because rage damage is 3 of that. So it's 11 bludgeoning and 3.
You see as your black iron enchanted weapon hits his black iron plate, it does the amount of damage you expected from a hit when you rage. Yep.
Alright.
It is also your turn.
It is. Flint is going to move it after. It's still at the base, right?
It
Base of
is
the turn.
started climbing, like the lower feet are still in reach, yes.
Great. Reckless, Great Weapon Master.
Alright.
Where we at? First strike is going to be a 13, which misses.
Mm-hmm.
Second strike is going to be much better. 23.
23 hits.
So that's going to be 16. Jesus. 19 points of damage.
19. Ooh, that is a lot of damage. Very nice.
It's not. I got 10 from Great Weapon Master.
Yes.
Or from,
Oh wait, yeah, okay. Well, in that case,
10 from Great Weapon Master.
yeah.
I got 9 from Rage and the modifier, and I rolled 3.
Yeah, super. Let's see the Shan. Yeah. All right. That is your turn. Nessie, before you go, you see this shimmering glow as another one appears right next to its friend, coming out of Dimension Door. However, that was its action. It is your turn.
I will cast Ray of Frost on the one
You
on the
cannot cast
tree.
spells through the tiny hut.
Yeah.
To either drop it or go through, and then it will drop it automatically.
I'll drop it. 'Cause,
Alright. As you cast Ray of Frost. On which one?
the one in the tree.
Okay. I need. Is it to hit or save?
Just 2 hits.
Okay, roll to hit.
Oh, nice!
Ooh. Okay. What's the damage?
So 10 plus 16, 26 cold damage.
26 cold damage. As you release
With
this.
Elemental Adapt, so should kind of not but
What do you mean?
should be fun.
With Elemental Adapt means resistances don't count, right?
Yeah.
As you release your damage, what is it? It is 30 cold damage. Alright. As you hit it, as it just moved to the side. Its speed, I believe, is lower by 10?
Yeah.
Alright.
I believe it's lowered to 10.
By 10.
But then
Oh, wow, okay.
Alright. As you see hitting it, it's starting to show where. Okay, luck. It is your turn. As the dome around you drops and you see the two of them standing there.
I'm going to rush up, move in next to my brother, and hit the one. Did Nessie? Did you just hit the same one that Flint hit?
yeah, on the tree.
All right. Then I'm also gonna go for that one.
Alright. Roll to hit.
And try and hit it. Natural 20 on the first one.
Yeah.
9 plus 9, 18 to hit. On the second one.
That hits.
And the last one misses with a 4. Roll damage.
Mm-hmm.
9, 17 plus 10, 27 points of damage.
27.
On the natural 20, I'm going to add a d6 of necrotic damage,
Okay.
dealing another 15 points of necrotic damage.
Okay.
And if it can be poisoned, it is poisoned.
It
But I'm
ca-
not sure if a machine can be
cannot,
poisoned.
It cannot be poisoned.
Yeah.
Also, what was the poison damage on that? Or
It was necrotic damage.
necrotic. Yeah. All right. What was the necrotic? It was 15.
15.
All right.
Yeah.
So it's you see as your necrotic hit does not do as much damage, although it's a
Okay.
crit. It's a crit, so I don't know how it goes.
Well, I added the crit. That's why it was 15.
All right. Well, the necrotic damage does not do as much damage as you
Okay.
have hoped. All right. But it does start to show wear and tear. It is Rosha's turn again. As you see the thing starting to climb at you, your arrows have no effect on it.
Yeah. No effect. Okay. No effect.
No effect.
I'm gonna take my action to lubricate my bow so that it's no longer jammed.
Mm-hmm.
I'm then going to, since I see this thing continue to crawl up,
Yeah.
and my arrows have no effect on it whatsoever. That's hell annoying.
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to bonus action Misty Step away to this tree over here.
All right.
30 feet.
Mm-hmm. Okay. That was your action. Are you still moving?
Action bonus action. Can I move just closer to the edge on this tree?
Yeah, you can.
And move to like out here, I guess I would say.
All right.
Try to stay as far away as possible.
Okay.
And that's the end of my turn.
All right. You do remember that you got some magical arrows from Grim.
I do now. Thanks for reminding me. I'm not always
20
doing that.
to be exact, and you will have to keep track of them.
That's fine.
Yeah, it is its turn. As it sees you are gone, immediately turns its attention to Flint, and it will strike, use a multi-attack against you.
It gets advantage.
Yes. Oof. That's rough. All right. It will be 1 bite and 2 claw attacks.
Yep.
24.
Hits.
Natural one, but then it is a 15. 27.
Hits.
And 24 again.
Hits.
Yeah. You take from the bite.
Mhm.
You take 18 lightning damage. And
I take it.
what?
I take what now?
18 lightning damage as it shocks you.
Okay.
And from the claw, you see this a little bit of energy generates on the claw before it scratches it, as you take 32 force damage.
42 force damage.
Yes. No, 32.
Okay.
32.
Oh, 32.
Yes.
Great. That's fun.
It is your turn.
I am going to smack the shit out of it.
Go for it.
Reckless. No. No.
Mhm.
Actually, yeah. Reckless Curve Master swinging again.
Go for it.
For a definite miss, because I was at 2 and a 6. Second hit is going to be 17 plus numbers, so
That hits.
20 something.
That hits.
So that's going to be 10, 19, better, 22, 28.
28.
Yeah.
That is a lot. Very good. As you hit it with the ball, you hit it in the plate in the middle. As it bends in, and from the side look, you can see this round-shaped orb that's currently powering the whole mechanism.
Uh-huh.
Both of you see it.
Still up.
It is still up, but it is damaged. You damaged it quite a lot. The among yourselves.
Okay.
Okay.
Bonus action, I have 1 healing.
Okay.
Which is what, 2d4? 1d4?
Yeah. 2d4 plus 4 or plus 2.
Great! Lovely!
6.
I heal for 4.
Oh no. Jesus.
I rolled 2 ones.
All right. On its turn, the second one seems to be opening its mouth, and energy gathers and it releases a roar. I need all of you to within 60 feet to roll a con save. So it's not Roshaya, but the rest. Con saves.
Does it also need the other one also need to make a con save?
Yeah,
Sure.
it does. Nessia, don't you have a advantage on con saves?
No. Actually,
Please check.
don't think so.
Flynn?
Oh, wait. Is it a magical thing?
It is a... Yeah. Yes.
Do I have anything that gives me advantage?
Let me just check on that.
Well enough.
I don't believe so.
Cool!
Where do you see pinned comments? Oh, yeah.
No.
I rolled a 1.
Nessie, Flint, as it releases this roar, it just hits your eardrums so much that you have to get them covered, and you are stunned. You also take... that is...
So,
8,
I guess my 17 isn't enough.
22.
DC is 19.
Yes, 22, and...
I memorized the stat block.
Of course you did.
There's things that I remember.
You take 27 thunder damage.
Oh.
What about?
Those who saved take half.
Okay.
Cool.
What type of damage?
Thunder.
Thunder.
I think I can absorb element that, so
You couldn't anyway because you're stunned.
you get stunned and then take the damage, or do you take the damage then get stunned?
It happens simultaneously, so you cannot react
Okay.
to that.
Okay.
No, technically you can react.
Because it would be stopping the
But
damage
it's-
beforehand instead of afterwards,
Absorb
no?
element does not absorb.
I think it does. I think it doesn't. What is it? Fire, lightning, acid,
that's thunder.
cold?
It says thunder.
Yeah.
It just isn't poison.
Yeah.
In that case, you can.
Oh, poison or
Okay, yeah, you can do that then.
Yeah,
Thunder as well.
Poison, force, radiant, and necrotic.
Oh, yeah.
I think.
exactly.
Okay. All right.
Thunder's in there.
In that case, you can react it, but then you are stunned.
Yeah.
So 13 damage now.
Yes.
Oh, 13?
13 for those who saved.
Alright, sweet. Then I'll heal for one.
Yes. Alright.
What does stunt actually
Okay.
mean?
Because you're stunned, you cannot take any actions. At the end of the turn, you get to reroll your con save.
No actions, no reactions. Attack rolls against you have advantage, and you automatically fail strength and dex throws.
Yes.
You also cannot move and speak only falteringly.
Yeah. Like it. It was too loud that you had to hold you.
Okay, so
It is your turn, and at the end of your turn, unless you want to just say "ow, hurt" or something, but basically, at the end of your turn, you get to reroll your con save. Another one.
with advantage because of
Yes.
the blood. Okay. Oh boy.
You're still stunned. Luck, it is your turn.
I'm going to beat the shit out of the one that's already very hurt.
Yeah.
So I'm going to roll.
You see this weak, what seems to be a weak point, opened up.
Yeah, I'm going to go for it.
There is like a small orb similar to the one you were holding, but not.
I'm going to try and take it out.
You get the feeling you could theoretically pull it out.
Sure, I'll do that then as my first
You
attack.
still need to roll to hit and then a strength.
12 plus 7.
Misses.
No, 12 plus 8, 20 to hit.
That just hits. As you can now use your strength to pull it out.
Strength?
Yes.
I do count as a large creature when doing this.
It is also a large creature.
Oh, sweet. Yeah, not that it gets advantage. Is it just flat strength or athletics? Because I rolled an 18, so what
it
I'm
is a
adding.
contested strength check.
18, 20 in total. If it's just flat strength.
Do I have advantage in those? No, I do not. Okay. In that case, I rolled a 15.
Alright. Yep, I rolled a 20 in total.
As you rip this source of energy, as you immediately see it shuts down.
Alright. I'm going to toss that aside, turn to the other one, and punch it.
Alright.
Using my other normal attack.
I roll with advantage against the one that I had. Yeah, you dead.
7 plus 8, 15 to hit. Misses, I would assume.
Yes.
I'm going to use a key point to use Flurry of Blows.
Okay.
9 plus 8, 17. Probably also misses.
17 misses.
Yeah, and then I'm going to use Hands of Healing to pump 9 points of healing into Flint, and he's no longer stunned.
Alright.
Lovely.
Wonderful. You stand there?
And then I'm going to move over here.
Yeah.
To just stand between it and Nessie.
Alright. Roshaya, top of the round, it is your turn.
No, top of the round is Flint. There's Lock.
Oh yeah, true.
There's
But
nothing.
he went already. Your turn.
I'm gonna use 2 of the magical arrows.
Yep.
And roll shit. One is a 20 and the other one is a 16.
20 just hits.
Uh,
Roll damage.
I need to check sneak attack damage. I believe it's either 2 or 3d6s. It is 2. What is this? 17 points of damage.
17 points of damage. Very nice.
I'm just gonna stay where I am.
Mhm.
That'll be the end of my turn.
Alright. This guy is out of power. Flint, it is your turn. You are no longer stunned.
Sweet. Flint's going to move towards this one.
Mhm.
Do I have advantage attacking this one due to stunning strike? Or did you save that?
He did not stun.
Oh no, it was just flurry.
I did not use stun. I
Reckless,
unstunned you.
He unstunned you. That's why.
reckless break weapon master against this boy.
Yeah. You could theoretically position yourself so you have +2 to hit.
Can I? Oh yes, because you do flanking. In that case, I will.
Yes.
In that case, it goes from 15 to 17, which I believe misses. miss.
Okay.
I rolled a 1 and a 3. We're not gonna do.
Unfortunate. Alright, on its turn, let's see if he regains his thingy. He does not. In that case, he will hit the one that is in front of him. Actually, he will do 2 hits against you, Locke, and 1 against Flint.
Alright. Minor with disadvantage,
As-
if I'm not mistaken.
As you are being attacked from both sides. Well, Flint did not hit it yet, so he does not get him.
Oh, I thought... Oh,
No,
okay.
You
actually need to hit it?
Yes.
Yeah.
Oof.
Alright, so
Okay.
to attack against you, Locke, it is a 22
Will hit.
and a 31.
That'll also hit.
You take 18 lightning damage and 16 force damage from
I
one
block
bite.
the force damage
Alright,
by 6.
alright.
And I'm going to block the lightning damage by... wherever these things are. By 12.
12. You take 6 lightning damage and 6 force and 10 force damage.
Righty.
And the last hit will go against you with advantage, Flint.
Mm-hmm.
26, I would assume it hits. You take another 16 force damage.
16.
Yes.
Great.
Yeah. Nessie, another con.
Oh.
With advantage. That saves. As you are no longer stunned, as you shake the off your ears, stop drumming inside of it. But it was sadly the end of your turn. Look. Top of the round, it is your turn.
Alright, I'm gonna hit it twice with my staff.
Yes, don't forget you have
8.
a +2.
Then 29 to hit,
That hits.
and a 20 to hit, because of the +2.
Yes. Just hits.
Yeah, barely. That +2 really helped it. 22 points of damage.
Which type? Doesn't matter. It's not necrotic, right?
No, it is not.
22.
And
In that case, you beat it up. Yeah.
And then I'm going to use Flurry of Blows.
Yeah.
Punch it once for 17 plus 8, 25 to hit,
Hits.
dealing 10 points of damage.
Mm-hmm.
And then I'm going to rush around it and heal Flint again
All right.
for 8 points of damage, for 8 health.
8 points of damage, I am dead.
And I'm going to run back in front of it.
Okay. As you just maneuver around his claws, it's going hectically against you. You just punch it from the side. Just give a high five to Flint and then go back to your position.
A 5 to his face. Fix his broken nose
Yeah.
real quick. And then we'll pass my turn.
Yeah, Roshaya, it is your turn.
2 more magical arrows.
Go for it.
Both will hit. The
Alright.
lowest one is 22, the other one is 26.
Alright. Sneak attack, of course, because adjacent enemies.
Yeah.
I don't know if I believe you have this extra thing that you can do with your arrow.
No. There's only one guy there.
Okay. Yeah. Okay, yeah.
A very mixed bag of dice rolls here.
Alright, what's the
12, 17, 7, 4.
Mm-hmm.
31.
31.
31?
I mean, you do the math.
Give me a second. 22. So. Yep, 31.
Alright. Alright. Remember, 16 arrows left.
Yes.
Okay.
Just ping him. I'm just gonna keep sitting here.
Okay. This guy is dead. Flint, it is your turn.
Reckless, Great Weapon Master.
Go for it. +2 to your hits. Don't forget.
Hold on, I'm going to swap out these dice. Much better. 17 plus 5 plus
plus 2. Yeah, that hits.
23 at least.
Yep.
And I'll just roll the second one as well. It's another 17 for another
Good.
23.
All right.
Jesus, I rolled 11 and 17 twice.
Nice.
So we're going 10, 19, 20, 38, 38, 39, 40, 41, 46, 50
50.
in total.
Boy,
Yeah.
that is a lot of damage as you just smack it from the behind and from the side. Again, this plate comes off because of the change in its shape from your hits, revealing another one of those energy orbs. Powering the whole thing. It bent inwards from all of your hits, and yeah, very nice. All right, it is. I would assume you don't move, right? However, you see it's open and it's small again. Starting to charge the energy, releases it once more.
Natural 20.
Con saves.
Oh, con saves of all of us?
Yes.
Yeah, there's another absorb elements.
Mm-hmm.
Dirty.
Nessie, important job.
With advantage, Nessie.
Ugh.
I'm sorry, Martin, but you're stunned once more.
They're not even that bad of a throws. They're like
no,
15.
No, it's just
like...
high disease.
Yeah, I know. How much damage do I take?
I will roll it, since I don't want to roll it with dice. 60, 10. 27 halved. Those who saved, those who failed.
14.
Flint saves. Yeah. So everybody takes 13 damage.
Flint's down.
As Flint falls to the ground, rage, the ancestors disappear. Sadly, Nessie, you are stunned. You get to roll again.
Ah, great.
Yeah.
Oh.
As you are no longer stunned, but it is the end of your turn. Luck, it is your turn. You see Flint going down.
He's gonna try and pull the thing out again.
Roll to hit.
I should know this by now. 12 plus, is it plus 8? Yeah, plus 8 for
Just hits.
hands. So 20.
Yeah.
And then a strength check again.
Contested strengths, natural 20.
Yeah, I rolled a 6 plus
Yeah,
5.
as you're about to get it,
it's 2.
it just electrifies you a little bit and you cannot pull it out. You don't take damage, but it seems to. You can
Try again.
try to hit again. Roll to hit.
16 plus 8, 24.
That hits. Another contested strength. Another natural 20.
Another 8.
Sorry, buddy.
Flurry of blows. We're trying again.
Okay.
Rather on this than when you just do
20 flat again.
20 flat.
Yeah, to grab it, and then natural 20 for the pullout, so 22 in total.
22.
Yeah.
Didn't you have more strength?
Nope.
I rolled a 15, but it is 22, so it's.
But he has a net, so it competes, and then net probably wins.
No, there's not such things as on the checks.
Well, the grapple, does the grappler or the grapplee win?
No, it's a reroll again. I would say because it's.
Wait, you want to reroll again? Okay.
Yes. Okay.
That was a
14.
21.
All right, as you rip it off and.
And then I'm going to rush over its corpse and then use my last flurry of blows to heal Flint.
Yeah.
4, 5.
All right, as Flynn gets back up.
I can't.
You gotta close your ears next time. They really hurt.
Look, it's been a bad day. I've got the runs.
The runs. Yeah, as you look around and currently no more are coming. Yeah, you can roll perception, but At the moment, you do not see anyway with your passives.
I'm gonna put the orbs into the bag of holding.
Yep. You can
35
try
on the perception.
2 energy orbs. Oh wow.
This man.
35 on perception. Yeah, you
Oh, here we go.
You hear a beetle rolling. It's a dumb beetle rolling. It's somewhere in the distance, but you cannot hear any steps of mechanical creatures around you.
You hear a strange, ethereal, god-like cat in the background.
I'm gonna get
Oliver rolled a
down.
19.
Final, it's returned. Yeah, I'm sorry, Martin. That is what it is.
I'm gonna get down. The arrows that I shot, the magical arrows.
Roll survival to see if how many you recover. So you shot 4 in total. This is 20 to get them all back.
Okay. Survival is wisdom, nice. Makes it a 24.
You got them all back.
Yay. Are they still magical?
Yes. Seems to be they have this black iron head that makes the whole arrow also stable with the faint magic that it has in it.
Very nice.
Yeah, as you stand there, seeing those 2 metal black iron made constructs. Currently certain that there are no others around you.
Well, now we know what some of these constructs look like.
Do I see the orb that was thrown away from the one at the tree? Because I remember Locke threw that one away.
Oh, I went to go pick it up again. I have them in the bag if you want.
Oh.
I'm gonna take one orb out and
Nessie would like to identify one.
go for it. Can you make your cool
Identify this thing.
encampment thing first, so we're safe again?
Yeah, Nessie can do so.
Yeah.
So should Nessie do it with them inside so Nessie can identify them, or?
You can always take it.
Yeah, let's identify them inside. Let's get the house up so we can
Okay, then I will do
continue sleeping, because I'm still tired.
Yeah. You cast the house with them inside. Yeah.
Yeah.
You try to identify them, but your spell fails.
How about the orb?
The orbs, you try to identify. They are definitely magical, but it seems like they're used purely to power something. They have similar design to what the orbs, you know, but
How big are they?
they are almost the same size as well. But their purpose is a little different.
May Nessie keep them?
It basically has some amount of magical energy inside of it, stored.
I'm at least taking the one I have for now.
Once it's used, it's probably depleted. Whether you can recharge it or not, you cannot say. Yeah, I don't think Locke is against it, so you can keep them, I guess.
Oh, Locke's just passed out.
Yeah. Okay.
He went back to sleep.
I will just keep the one I have and
All right.
go back to sleep.
How much sleep have we gotten at this point?
It was maybe an hour into the shift, so it's early in the night.
Okay. I'll take watch, you go sleep. I'm gonna get up in the tree again.
Yep. As the rest of you go to sleep. And Roshaya keeps watch. I'll go with the 35-year-old before. And you are certain that none of them are coming during your shift. I don't know if you wake somebody up, but eventually your night, you take your shifts and it goes uneventful. You have a long rest.
Nice.
Did trying to actively dream to talk to Tilia work or not?
You can definitely try during the night. what are you trying to say? Or do?
Tilly, I would like to speak to you about some new things we discovered about the fortress. So you could give it to potential followers of yours.
All right. I note it down, and we'll see what happens.
Flint will also be trying to contact Philia, but in his...
Okay. What is Flint
No.
trying to say?
I will message that.
Okay.
Locke will also try and dream of this.
I mean, if you're all trying to reach Celia, you can
I'm
definitely
not.
try doing it.
I am once again choosing investigation as my proficiency.
Okay.
I'm not actually trying to dream of Bill yet.
Okay.
I don't actually know how it works. I just know I have this cool fancy rock,
Yep.
and then I can think of her. That's all I know.
Also, I'm gonna be very boring and ask if we can end somewhat earlier today. My brain is just lacking the power to focus
Yeah,
at the
sure.
moment.
I think it is a valid point to stop, since the others also wanna contact Celia, and we'll see if it reaches her.
Yep.
Yeah. In that case, we'll continue. You sleep, you wake up, and you will get the results of either you reach her or not in the morning.
Okay.
Sounds good.
All right. Thank you for playing.
Thank you.
Thank you for
Yeah.
DMing.